Hey, what's going on guys? Today I will be reviewing mama noodles while drawing them afterwards. So here we have my wonderful assistant helping me snip the fat pack of the noodles and inserting them inside the contents of the bowl. Now as you have seen, I have already added the seasoning pack, and this fat pack will allow for the lipids to fully provide the flavors and also some acidity if you haven't noticed. Now here I am ever so gracefully walking over to my water dispenser to provide the hot water necessary to microwave the noodles. You can see how delicate my hands are and how I gracefully measure it from my eyeballs, as I've grown up with experience understanding how much water ratio there should be to noodles, allowing for the perfect taste. Now here's the perfect beautiful angle of my pre-cooked noodles entering now the microwave, spinning around beautifully as if a ballerina dancing around her tap shoes. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys like to microwave or boil your noodles. Now here we have the finished product. You can see how delicate the noodles look, how tender they bounce in the broth. Let me slowly mix it in and you can see how delicate my mixing skills are. I have curated a masterful art in mixing over the many years of my life. You can see a little tapping there, which allows for the testing of the noodles. Now I know this is a review of the noodles, but you can't go wrong with toppings. I've prepared one boiled egg and a slice of lime, which I am struggling to squeeze in the video here. Now the slice of lime really adds flavor to the noodles themselves. If you've had mama noodles before, you already know there's a slight tanginess and zestiness to it, but the lime just improves that so much more. And that sliced egg, you can't go wrong with ramen and eggs. Now without a further ado, let us try the noodles themselves. Now the noodles themselves tasted amazing. I liked how small the noodles were. It made it very slurpable, and the taste was actually very good in comparison to other noodles. I consider mama noodles a very mid to high tier noodles. They're not the best, but they're also a very good option when you want to switch things up. Now in comparison to noodles such as shinramyun or boda, I feel like it pales in comparison to those because the flavor isn't as good as those two noodles I just mentioned, in my opinion. I feel like there's a richer depth of flavors in other noodles, but mama noodles is always very comforting. I feel like what stands out about mama noodles is whenever I make them, I feel like a lime is a must. When I make shinramyun, adding a lime is always very good, but in comparison, the toppings you can add to mama noodles have such a large variety you can pick from, and I think they pair really well with the base flavor of the noodles, so you can be more creative in comparison to other noodles with the different flavors you can try and mix and match, personally in my opinion. But on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say mama noodles is a 8 out of 10. Very solid.